If you're considering moving to Geneva, this video is just for you. A lot of out-of-state buyers call me and they have this picturesque home, subdivision, and there's a view of what they want their Chicagoland life to look like. And a lot of times I say, I think Geneva is exactly what you're looking for. So let's dive into the top reasons why you might want to make Geneva your next home. First up, and most importantly, is going to be downtown Geneva district. There's probably not a cooler downtown, and I'll say this every video, than downtown Geneva. It was built in the 1830s. So what you're looking at is early 19th century construction, and it's still preserved to this day. So whether you're going through the shops, the restaurants, anywhere in this downtown district, and these neighborhoods, they're all from the 19th century construction, and they're built way better than they are nowadays. At least in my opinion. I'm not a builder or anything, but I think it's neat. Now, if you're into restaurants, you're a foodie like me, I like cigars, if you like just to sit down and listen to music, if you want to shop, not a huge shopper, but they have antiques, they have high-end stuff. Downtown 3rd Street and surrounding 3rd Street is the busiest downtown that I experience besides Naperville. No one ever beats Naperville. But that's one of the major drivers why people move to Geneva and move around Geneva is because the lifestyle, the nighttime, and just the overall ambiance during the summer, spring, and the fall festivals. Now, for all you current and future family people, I have 2 little humans, and a lot of people call me and they chase down school districts or they look at school ratings. So I always say go to greatschools.org and do the research yourself. But from a number standpoint, they're rated between a 6 and a 10. On average, the schools are rated an 8 in Geneva. So the people that look at data and like the numbers, greatschools.org is one of the best places to go to kind of see what they're rating, what's going on in those school districts. Me, I'm not heavy into school districts. I think parenting first is most important, but if you're one of those that numbers matter, that's the first place I would say go to make sure Geneva fits what you're looking for. Now, one of the biggest draws to Geneva and the surrounding suburbs is the fact that it's right on the Fox River. So if you want a kayak, canoe, fish, sometimes there's actually bars right on the water, or there's restaurants on the water, there's hotels on the water, not in the water, right on the water. But the views of the water, whether it's spring, fall, summer, just sitting back, just enjoying it, is probably one of the best I've had. There's a few other places are at Starved Rock and all that fun jazz, but if you want to be in the city, but kind of just not in the city for that moment, this is the best place to be. Now, if you like to hike, you like to run, you like to skateboard, bike, you want to stay super active, there's trails throughout these communities and Geneva that can go for miles. I actually have a friend, client, good guy. He biked all the way down to, I believe, Springfield from here in Geneva. I'm not sure how he did that, but it was really cool to hear. So if you're looking for trails, you're looking for places to run, enjoy activities in Geneva, there's a lot of places for that. Now, if you like to golf, listen, I'm not a golfer, okay? If I golfed, just fire me, I'm terrible. But there's 2 golf courses in Mill Creek. There's one in Eagle Brook. You're just surrounded by golf courses here. So if you love to golf, hop in the cart, get drunk, at least that's what I do because I'm terrible at golfing, you're very close to golf courses as well. Now me, coffee, I've always said is life. So there's a couple local coffee shops, or there was, whether you're going to Kilwins, if you like Starbucks, or any other little coffee place as well. And you just want to sit by the river, watch the water. It's a good place to do that too. Now, if you want to just kind of take your kids, or you like butterflies, Peck Farms is probably the place. My daughter was 3, we took her to the butterfly house. I think it's neat, right? I'm not a huge butterfly guy, but it's really cool to be in a little butterfly hut, watching all these butterflies flying around. And my little daughter absolutely loved it. So if you're into nature, there's playgrounds, you want to hike, you just want to enjoy open space, Peck Farm is probably one of the places you're going to stop at too. And maybe try to see if you can catch a butterfly. I'm just kidding. Don't catch a butterfly, but watch them. Now, I know a lot of people work from home, but commuting is still a huge important thing. So if you want to live in Geneva, kind of have that small town feel, but you want to work in downtown Chicago, there's a metro right at the end of 3rd Street. They're even adding a 3rd rail for that. They're having freight and commuter. So the commuter should be faster, I would think. So if you're thinking about working downtown, but staying in the suburbs, the metro is right there for you. Now, living in Geneva is great, but proximity to things is always pretty cool too, right? Located right next to Batavia and St. Charles, you're gonna have more than enough to visit, whether it's downtown St. Charles, downtown Batavia, or just the nature between these 2 towns, the hiking, the walking, the river itself. Geneva is the heart of these 2 towns, and right in between it. So if you lived here, you can go north or south, and within the other couple towns, 2 towns within a few minutes. It's probably one of the best things as well. Now we're gonna get a community feel, the strong sense of community. So I've been all across the country. I used to go to Virginia a ton. And there's nothing better than that small town feel. Everybody seems to know each other. It's a little more quaint. Geneva kind of mirrors that for me without actually being in these small towns. So it's gonna have a small town feel. You're gonna see a bunch of people. You're gonna feel like you're in a community, whether you're in the shops, you're eating, you're just walking around. People are always friendly, which is probably one of the biggest things that keeps me here, is that everybody says, you know, Chicago's hustling and bustling, but when you get into the suburbs and you get in these small little tight towns, it becomes a really good community feel, which probably will keep me here for the rest of my life. If you're thinking about moving to Geneva or the surrounding suburbs, let me know in the comments below, what's the most important thing to you when you move to a town? Is it the schools? Is it the community? Is it the downtown life? Is it the commuting? What is your favorite thing, and what is the #1 thing you look for in a town? And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.